Hi everyone. Our AP exam is coming up on Monday, so I just wanted to go over some of the troubleshooting tips for the exam that some of the teachers have pointed out. So first things first, I put the link on our announcements on Classroom. So if you need to get to it, it's right here. It's going to bring you to this page. Just to let you know, people are saying that the copy and paste option is the easiest one to get everything done in the matter of time you have. So if I were you, I would make sure you have a Google Doc open off to the side when you're taking it, and that way you type everything into the document and then you just copy and paste it when you're done. Something else you guys need to make sure that you understand, they are not going to overlook cheating. So if you are caught cheating, they are going to report it to the AP board. So just do your best on the exam with your own knowledge. Do not copy and paste off websites. They are going to be using a plagiarism software to detect that. And as far as I've heard, they've actually put different questions out for other exams so far. So please do not try to contact people. It's just a waste of time. All right, so here we go. First things first, you're going to check your browser. Make sure if you're using these browsers right here, you have the latest version. So I always like Chrome. And then if you need to download the latest version, click here. I would do it just to make sure you have it. And that way you know that everything's going to run smoothly. Remember, this is timed. So if you do mess up or you can't access it, I think the makeup date is about a month and a half away from that. You cannot find your AP ID when you are going into this exam. I highly recommend you have that e-ticket printed out next to you or written out somewhere where you can put your AP ID in, and they emailed that information to you. So just make sure you have that, and if you don't, you need to contact the AP board. Uh, Make sure you're filling in all of the sections correctly. So you are going to be prompted to fill in the general fields, your name, where you're taking the test from, things like that. So, checking your operating system. Please do not do this on any old device. And if you do not have access, you are going to need to contact the school or contact AP board and make sure you can get access to that, or you might need to borrow a device from someone else. So you are going to need to take a look at these models and make sure that that's going to work for you. The next thing is making sure you have a photo ready to attach to confirm that it's you. If you are going to handwrite and submit a photo, you should email the photo to yourself so you could attach it to your computer. It's got to be saved in one of these formats: PNG, JPEG, or JPEG, JPG, or JPEG. The recent iPhones only save it as HEIC files, so you need to make sure that you convert it to a JPEG before you get onto that exam page. So these are all things that you guys need to be doing up until exam day. Um, Copy and paste issues. So formatting issues. When you paste in the text field, hit clear field, go back to your source document, correct the issue, and then copy and paste again. So if you're basically copy and pasting it and the formatting's off, just make sure everything is in the correct order when you're pasting it from the original document. If you are still having formatting issues, you can just save it and then you can attach that file as a document. So if you have everything in a Google Doc, you can save it as a PDF or save it as a Word document, and then you can attach that to the actual question instead of copying and pasting it. Google Doc issues. To upload text file you wrote in Google Doc, make sure you've saved it as one of the accepted formats. So again, you need to make sure if you're doing a Google Doc that you save it as a Word docx or you save it as a PDF or plain text. You need to make sure that you practice this once or twice prior to the exam. You don't want to waste time with these little issues during the test. Do not hit refresh or back while you're in progress unless you get a message to do so. If you close the browser, click your exam e-ticket to return, and you'll basically just be prompted to enter your ID and you'll return to the screen you were on. So do not play around with the back button or refresh button either. If you're experiencing a lot of technical difficulties, you can complete this form down here and you can request to make up the exam, which I hope none of you are going to have to do. So again, before exam day, make a checklist for yourself. Do you have your APID? Do you have your photo ready to upload in the JPEG format? Do you have the proper operating system? Do you have Chrome in the latest up-to-date setting? Do you have a Google Doc where you know how to convert it to a PDF or a text file or a doc file that does not automatically save as that? Please use this as a checklist and make sure you are totally 100% ready prior to getting to the exam. There's not going to be much time to work out all the kinks while you're trying to take it. So better to be prepared than be panicked during the test. If you guys have any more questions, no one wrote onto the APES page. I had put a post down here that's leaving anything specific that you'd like me to go over. I left you a chemical cheat sheet that you could print out and have next to you. No one wrote anything, so I'm not going to go over any units and as a whole right now. Basically just waiting for you guys to reach out to me to tell me specific topics. So you could do that through the Remind app to be more like direct with it, or if you post something to Google Classroom in the announcements section so it's clear, that would be great. All right. Again, keep studying, keep doing the assignments, and please check in with me prior to exam day just to make sure everything's in order. All right, have a good day.